I wasn't there the other day. Nine days to the Vermont 100. Back here at Blue Hill, where I've been doing this for the last few months. Can I zoom in? Nope, nothing. But you can see that the storms have washed out the sides. Rained around here or like right on the line of like between 1.5 inches of rain last night and like 4 inches of rain last night. I'm not sure exactly where it landed here, but it feels like on the higher end. I was more like 1.5 inches in my house, but crazy storms last night. Yeah, if you know Boston, you know the Southeast Expressway, I-93. That's the central artery that runs straight through the middle of the city of Boston. Big dig, put that underground. Used to be above ground going through the center of the city. But right below the city is where I live, right close to that highway. And it got shut down both directions this morning because of the flooding across the whole thing. That's certainly huge news around here because we already have epically awful traffic, but to just straight up shut it down, starting at like 7 in the morning or something all the way through till 2:30, they were saying. I don't know if they've reopened it yet. I haven't checked, but it's like 4 now. But yeah, crazy rain. It's cool today. It's like 61, my car said as I was driving down here. And it is very high humidity still. High humidity all the way out in the 5-day forecast. So, you know, really not psyched about this. Remember to bring the hat. Figure I gotta wear it at least once before on a workout before I show up at this race. A little goofy, but it feels good. It's light. It's cold today though, so who cares? It's not raining. It's not sunny either. So it's not really doing anything for me. So it's Thursday. I'm going up this hill for the first time out of 5 to make a total of 10 miles. 2,000 feet of elevation gain for that 10 miles. So, well, a good bit above what I need to be averaging for the Vermont 100. And I've been doing this pretty much exclusively for the last few weeks now. Certainly for the last 6 weeks, I've been coming here and doing at least one 20-mile session a week. But now that I'm on the taper, I'm not exceeding 10 miles in any session of any kind. So today's Thursday. So the final week of the taper will start, I'm going to call it on Sunday. And so I'll take Sunday off, but I'm going to keep doing this like 10 miles of average hills. But today's the last day that I'll be here for the week, going up to my friend's house. My friend's like cabin summer camp thing up in New Hampshire, really near to Hanover, New Hampshire, where Dartmouth College is. Running up there, it's very similar terrain. There's dirt roads. The hills are all the same. It's really close. It's like 45-minute drive between there and the start line and finish area of the Vermont 100. So I'm going to go up there for most of the day tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to also drive up and look at the start line area before I arrive at my friend's place. So just to check that out, because it is that close. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to end up doing, 10 miles. I'll do a 10-miler up there tomorrow, and then I'll do Saturday and Sunday. Probably not Sunday. Sunday I'll probably take off. And then, or maybe, it depends how I feel. Maybe I'll prefer to do it there and take Monday off. Probably is how I prefer to do it, actually. Just give me my calendar, weekly schedule. So, yeah, I'm feeling pretty psyched to be like pretty close to done. Ready to get out there. These heavy storms, that just happened in Texas. We're getting them up here. It reminded me that Vermont itself, the race, was stormed out a few years ago. Was it 2-3 years ago? There was a big storm that came up there and washed away all the bridges and roads and stuff, and so they couldn't run the race, so they canceled it. Canceled it for that, and they canceled it for COVID, and those are the only 2 times that race has ever been canceled. So, hopefully that doesn't happen in the next week. I can see on the on the long range forecast that they're calling for, 85 degrees, I think it is, 82 degrees, low 80s, like, and sunny. Sunny? They've shifted between sunny and raining. So I don't know what it's saying right now. I think it might be raining right now is what they're saying. Or maybe it's raining on Sunday. I forget. But either way, it's changing a lot is the point. And so it's a little anxiety provoking to just have to sit here thinking about whether I'm going to be able to, how much I'm going to have to worry about like sweating. But it seems like humidity is probably just going to stay unless we get lucky at this point. So that's the main driver of the problem anyway. But I found out when my run yesterday when I got home and weighed myself after having done 10 miles of doing this in, I think it was like 70-degree heat yesterday, but same high humidity, like 70%, 70-degree dew point, is that I still sweat 1.3 liters per hour, which is still quite a lot for that low a temperature. So yeah, I'm also regretting at the moment not having done a sweat salinity test, which I knew I should have done and I just never did. So I wish I knew that piece of data before going in, piece of information before I went into the race, but I don't have a choice at this point. I did get urine test strips for hydration. I don't think it has anything to do with sodium though, so I'll still be hanging out in the breeze with that one. But here we are at the top of Great Blue Hill. This thing, the observation tower, video a while back I posted. We were talking, I was standing here with Heidi, and we were talking about being able to go up that and look out. I was like, I swear you can look out and observe the place, but no, you can't see it from here even on a clear day. It's just kind of just over the edge there, but there is what's called an observation tower over there. Indeed, that's what this project here is. They're making it ADA accessible. Anyway, that's one. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna start running. I gotta do 4 more of these. Just made me jump about a mile in the air. Got a crayfish walking across the parking lot. I guess there's a pond right through that fence there, I think. This little creek that's here right now, but that's just because it's been raining. This creek has not been flowing for the last month at least. That's it. It's all 10 miles. Walking back to the car. Done with this thing. Still sweaty, even though it's actually kind of chilly. It got cold by the time I got up to the top each time. I was walking up, so my heart rate would drop down to 120 by the time I got to the top. So I was cold up there, and I'd warm up as I ran down the hill. So I'm warm right now, sweating, drank all my water pretty much. I think I probably needed, I'm gonna guess 1.3 liters per hour, which works out to a little over 2.5. Might as well just call it 2.5 liters for the 2 hours that this was. 2 hours, 24 minutes, 22 hours exactly in 24 seconds, I mean. So, yeah, it's good. I'm good. We'll leave it there today. See ya. Looky where I am. Not quite there, but I'm at my buddy's place up on, what is this? I think it's Crystal Lake it's called, up in Enfield, New Hampshire.